Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching. My name is Will Johnson, Unite America First. And like I said last night, I have a video that I want to show you guys that my producer put together. But before that, I want to make sure you guys, I want to tell everyone I'm streaming live on Facebook, of course. And we're going to YouTube at the same time. So I'll put on Facebook, you can see if you're on YouTube and you want to look at the Facebook channel, you can go there. And if you're on Facebook and you want to go to the YouTube channel, you can go there. So I want to thank everybody for watching, for tuning in. Last night, I was showing everybody this. Last night. Showing this is what's coming. This is what we're all headed for. This is what America has to look forward to. Okay. So right now, let me go ahead and put up the phone line so you guys can call in. Okay. All right. Give me a minute, and I'm not gonna show. I'm gonna show the video. I'm gonna show the video in just a minute here, but let me go ahead and see if I can share it again, because Facebook is still jacking with my account. I'm not saying this is a Facebook policy. I truly believe that there might be individuals at Facebook that has access to our accounts and they're jacking with them, and I believe they feel that them preventing us from getting more people to our pages is the right thing to do. And I think they're like thinking that they're fighting us. So for example, BAM, they believe in beating up fascists, and if they go to jail, they shouldn't go to jail for beating up fascists, people that they deem fascists. Okay, and of course, if I do on my mobile device here, I am unable to share this link, and I have to copy the link, which is kind of annoying, to be honest with you. I have to copy the link or either make it like I'm trying to write a comment about something. Okay, so I'm sharing it that way. Before I used to just be able to say share, and then I can just select the different groups that I'm a part of. But they have since removed that option from me, so I can't. So, I mean, I truly believe they're like really jacking with our accounts. I mean, look how they did Outlaw Morgan. And, but Outlaw Morgan, that was a true hack. I don't think it was these vicious people at Facebook. This is the vicious hackers that actually did this to Outlaw Morgan, what they did to him. So, okay, hold on. All right, let me open up the phone line here. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay. And like I said last night, I promised I'll show you guys this video. And you know what? I'll go ahead. I'll show the video twice. I'm gonna show the video now in just a second, but then later on, I'll do it again, because for people that don't watch it from here in the beginning, because a lot of people will drop off, and that's fine. I understand they want to go watch something else, but I will show the video twice. If you only came to watch the video, you can watch that video now.
Take your mask off.
You think I want to get recognized like you and all these pigs?
Take your mask off.
We can't just do rallies. We have to fight back. There will be casualties on both sides. There will be, because people have to die to make a change in this world.
To the world. So, you know, I'm now back to being an activist citizen and part of the resistance. The resistance. The resistance. The resistance.
So that's the video. I hope you guys like it. Actually, at 7 o'clock, I guess about 15 minutes from now, 7:30, that video will be posted to the YouTube channel if you want to go back and just watch that video by itself, or even share just the video. If you saw in that video, there's all the different places, the different locations that they're mobilizing for this November 4th event. Someone sent me a picture where they have small businesses where they're handing out these flyers telling everybody to gather. And the way they're promoting this as if they're going out to be peaceful. They're promoting it as if they're going out to be peaceful, to have a peaceful march against this. That's what they're saying they're marching against peacefully. Nothing about, like I said last night, nothing about this is peaceful at all. You tell me what is peaceful about this. Big no, as if President Trump is not our president, as if they can do something to remove our president, as if they can do something to remove President Trump and Vice President Pence. This is the way they think. This is what's going on in their mind right now. I touched on it a lot last night, and I was talking about it. And they're saying they're going out being peaceful, and they're trying to play it off as if conservatives are the ones that's going to be violent towards them. We already have Trump as our president. We like what Trump is doing as our president. He's doing everything he can to be our president. He's coming through with all the promises. The swamp is draining itself. The swamp is draining itself. Corker. Flake, the swamp is joining itself. So that's what it's about. So we've got to do that. Hey, turn your, if you turn that microphone up on number 3 there, on channel 3. Yeah, go ahead and turn it up to like right there. Yeah, okay. And let me make sure your channel's in here. So my producer tonight is going to show, we're going to show some information. Actually, let's go ahead and show that right now where I'm setting it up. Okay, sorry about that. So I do apologize. I know the audio was out for a second, But that website is the website. There's multiple websites out there right now that you can find that show you all that information. And hold on, let me bring this in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I do apologize for this. I thought I had this already up. Okay. Okay, and we should be good. All right, say something for me.
Testing.
Okay. All right, so let me put that. Okay, so the website here, you guys should be able to see the website. So the website shows information, huh? No. So the website, there's multiple websites out here.
Yeah, this is the refusefascism.org.
Yeah, so.
This is actually the main one, though. This is the one that says.
Keep going.
This is the one that says raw the cities are.
So we were talking about what are the
indictments? Are you talking about the indictments? So they have several reasons why they want to protest. And actually, I'm sorry. I don't see it on here. They're actually listed on the website, the indictments that they have against the regime. Hold on, I'm sorry. So it says the regime's crimes. Once you go to refusefascism.org, you go to its fascism and the regime's crimes that they say that are against the Trump-Pence regime. It's actually kind of interesting, some of the things that they've listed on here. They've actually changed this today, as far as I can see. But you can see they have the indictments that they have on the against Pence and Trump, on the against women and LGBT. They have immigration in here, civil liberties. These are all indictments that they claim against the Trump-Pence regime and why they should be impeached, basically.
So what was the one that we were looking at earlier where they were talking about Fox?
Oh, that's at the very bottom.
I mean,
this is actually funny.
Ridiculous.
I just saw this
today. This is the way they think. These people, this is the way they think. Just look at this.
So in order to, they actually have now, this is actually new today. It says, in the name of humanity, we indict Fox fascist news. This is so funny. I started laughing.
This is the way they think. This is crazy. So, just because you disagree with their ideology, they want to indict everything. So they're probably saying indict Will Johnson if they put it on here.
They probably put everybody on here. Yeah.
This is crazy. So this is the way they think. See,
this is actually new. So I haven't gone through all of this, but it says white masquerading as fair and balanced. It just goes on and on. It really does let you see the mentality of the people that are driving this. It's crazy. So refusefascism.org, you got to go on there and check this out. What they're actually asking people to do, they have all these indictments already put on files to where you can take them somewhere and make banners and posters to print out to take to the different cities where they're protesting.
Yeah. So, all right. So the website is out there, refusefascism.org, and I'm not going to even share the link. If you're really interested in checking it out, you can go out there and look at it. They're not. This is the hypocrisy. This is the craziness that we're dealing with. And they said that they're going to be peaceful. When Trump talked about how the liberal media is constantly lying and maybe their license should be revoked, they didn't have any issue. They were like an uproar. But here it is. They're talking about calling Fox News fascism. Like they want to get rid of Fox News. but it's bad when you want to take the license away from people that's blatantly lying to all of us.
Actually, it's funny too, because on there they were listing them as FNN, kind of, you know, similar to, you know, how CNN has their acronyms. They put FNN, which one isn't even them, but okay. And they put Fascist News Network. I'm like, I mean, the people that follow this, do they not see through this? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead. Okay, so now the phone line is open. If you want to call in, the time is to call in now. And let me see here. All right, let's see what we got. Hello, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, brother, it's me, Forrest. I thought I'd call in and say hello.
Hey, what's going on? I got
nothing much, brother. I just, you know, like I've been hanging out with a lot of liberal friends, and I got to say this, and I'll be on my merry way. This is very important. I want all the liberals out there to know that it's okay to go through a transformation. The truth is, a lot of these people, they live their life like in a stockade-like personality. They want to, like, they've been so beaten. I've been talking to these people. I've talked to thousands of liberals, man. I live in a whole area surrounded by them. And I want them to know, man, it's okay to realize that you got chumped. It's okay, man. Everybody, no, this isn't funny. This is for real. This is serious.
No, I know it's not funny, but it is funny.
It's okay to go through a metamorphosis in your personality. The real battlefield isn't with tanks, bombs, or guns. It's in your mind. And if you get played, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, the greatest men in the world fell for Hitler, fell for Stalin, fell for Marx. They fell for monarchies of old. There are millions upon millions of men that died for monarchies, dictatorships. There's nothing wrong with admitting that you got fraud, that you got manipulated. Every one of us go through a transmission, and it's all about resonating with good. It's about resonating with life. It's not about, like, I talk to these people, they think that they're going to hold power over other people, that they're going to put a gun to someone's head. They're going to be the SS, 14th Division. They're going to be the prison battalion. You're not.
I mean, but you know what? You're absolutely right. That's the mentality that they have, though. They feel that they have to go out and march, and they're saying they're going to do this every day until Trump steps down. That's what's in their mind, that they figure that they can bring out so many people and keep doing it every day to try to push them out. Well, if they're going to be going out being peaceful, Trump is never going to leave. See, and they're pushing that they're going out being peaceful. But if they go out being peaceful and Trump never leaves, what do you think they're going to do?
Brother, I'm sitting here thinking that a lot of these guys that I meet in my local area, they're like getting money together for guns, weapons, and ammo. And I said this to them the other day, and I've already reported this. I said, I want to do everything in my fucking power to make sure that me and you don't go to war. Because if I have to go through a fucking door and fucking blow you away, this isn't a game. I mean, the thing is, you could go look at Doug Hadman report where they have private investigators all over the country. They're getting their hands on guns, weapons, and ammunition. I want to do everything in my power to make sure that you're not in front of me, so that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that someone like you is not in that position. And I'm having a conversation with this guy, and I don't know if he's for real or if he's just talking mess. But I'm saying this with all of my heart and all of my spirit. I want to make sure that the people that put on a uniform of communism, of fascism, if you put on that, actual fascism, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, I don't have to look back 30 years from now and have PTSD. Because I understand people have to transform. They have to move on. They have to have an emotional awakening, the likes of which we haven't seen since the 1700s.
Right. But you know what?
I'm praying.
But you know what? That's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's happening. That's why we see so many people jumping on the Trump train. That's why we see so many people waking up. I mean, I never thought that we would be in the situation that we're in now. I never thought that they would go as far as having to create some craziness like this to try to prove their point, or try to force the president out of office. They all have this agenda. It goes all the way from Obama to Hillary to all of them. I mean, they're all trying to do this. They're all
feel,
they're all being violent. And like I said,
the thing is,
like I said, they're going to go out and they're not going to be peaceful.
They need to realize what we did. And the truth is, everybody gets to that moment, which is that revolutionary metamorphosis moment where you go from a larvae into a butterfly. You have to realize that it's okay to realize you got chumped. When I was a kid, I got chumped by the mainstream media, but then I grew up. Sometimes I was talking to a lady, she's like this little creepy looking lady, she's a socialist. And she has this weird vampiric like personality of repeat. And I'm sitting there saying, lady, do you understand that you're the first people that the communists and socialists will kill? Understand that life is like a clock. Or life doesn't have to be about a clock. Like the battlefield is in your mind. And just once you realize that they're fighting with that Edward Bernays, Sigmund Freud, that social Darwinism to make you feel that you're alone. They're programming you to be unhappy. And I'm sitting here saying, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't go along with these people dropping $18 billion to watch you get buried in an unmarked grave like the thousands and millions of Red Guardsmen in China, the KGB men, the Leninists, the Stalinists, the Hitlerists. I mean, you have to realize something very quickly. You don't have to be smart to do dumb things. I feel like they're in that mentality, and I know that sounds weird, but what I just said, they think of themselves so intelligently that they can't ever come to the realization, that metamorphosis, that transformational moment that you got screwed.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
But you know,
grow
they're not
up as a human being.
But you're asking someone. You're asking those on the left to do something to be rational. You're asking those on the left to deal in reality.
Don't do something that will get you killed.
Right,
because I don't want to see a Marine, an Army Ranger guy.
I'm completely with you, but at the same time, you're still asking someone on the left to do something rational.
Well, actually,
to deal in reality.
It's interesting because we have a whole bunch of moderate Democrats that are seeing all this unfold, and they are quiet, and actually they are confused because they don't recognize this party that they used to love and be a part of, and they are switching over. I mean, I'm
going to be dead honest.
Go ahead.
I had a dream last night that really scared me. And look, this doesn't normally happen a lot, but I had a dream last night that I was a medic, and I was picking up someone off the ground, and I had their blood on my hands, and all I could sit there was tears in my eyes thinking, I couldn't save this person. And I was sitting there not as an enemy or someone violent or someone hateful, but as sitting there thinking, I don't care if you're right or left, we all bleed red. I mean, it's like I had to think in my mind, what could I have done to save this person's life? I mean, that's where we're getting at. $200 million got us 90 cities on fire. $18 billion is going to be a lot worse.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there saying, if I have to grab a gun or if I have to carry someone on a stretcher, I want to know that I did everything in my power to make sure that that person was not in that situation. And I know, that people like you, Will, are doing good. People like Outlaw, people like all that, they're trying to, it's really about saving lives.
It is,
that's the
but
truth.
You know what? That's why I speak out as much, and that's why I've been talking about this. The mainstream media is not even talking about it. And I'm telling you, the liberals are mobilizing. And right after the election, hey, Forrest, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, okay? And hey, I promise, I'm going to call you as soon as I get off of here, okay?
Oh, you're more welcome to, brother.
Okay.
Anytime.
All right. They are mobilizing. The liberals are mobilizing. And that's the reason why I talk about it. The media is not talking about this. The media wants this to take place, and all the media, the mainstream media, this is how they're going to do it. They're going to say, these are anti-Trump supporters out here marching against Trump and all of his wrongdoings that they say that he's doing. And he's not doing anything wrong. He's trying to do everything positive for this country. But the mainstream media, I guarantee it, they're going to say that they're going out, they're being peaceful, and then when any violence does start up, they're going to blame conservatives. And I'm willing to bet, and I had another lady send me a message earlier saying that she saw an article where, and I already knew this, but they said send an article where people are going to act like they're conservatives, and gonna go out and start stuff
Well, we know that's
to make
already
it look
happened.
like fight. Yeah, we already know that's part of their playbook.
Charlottesville.
I mean, it's gonna be Charlottesville on steroids, and that's exactly what they want. They're gonna stop freeways. They're gonna be disruptive. They're gonna cause police to have to go.
But that's interesting because the liberals actually claim doing those things.
Yeah, I mean they do claim it.
Yeah, they claim that.
Did it from day one when Trump was running during the general election, when he was running against Hillary, and he would have his rallies. They would deliberately, and they paid people. Just like a Dace, they paid people to go fight outside so the media would pick it up and try to say these were Trump supporters that was causing the problems. Knowing good and well, even after it came all out, that it was the DNC sending these people in to be hateful, that in the media knew, and they still said it was Trump supporters. Why? Because they showed a couple of scenes where Trump supporters were retaliating back, where they showed the old man clocking the dude in the face in the stadium. So then they said to get most of the attention, they said just do it outside. Make sure you get there early so you can be in front, so you can cause the disruption, so the media will pick up on it. And the media don't want to see anything else but the fighting. Because if it's just Trump supporters, just people who love this country, the media doesn't have a story because everybody's getting along. And it doesn't matter what your nationality is. Everybody's getting along. If you love this country, you support their flag, you support the president, no issues. There's no issues there.
Let me ask you something though, Will. You know, just like when we did the rally in San Francisco, and then Antifa just kind of converged on Berkeley, and it actually brought attention to how violent Antifa was, and then everyone came out and now they're recognized as domestic terrorists. Don't you think that this event could do the same thing to the Liberal Party? I mean, if they cause so much chaos and so much problems, don't you think that maybe people will take another look at them and go, you know what? I don't know if they're about peace. I don't know if they're really about.
But I think that's the whole reason why they're going to manipulate and make it look like Trump supporters are retaliating against these people. They already said that they're going to bring up arms to fight the Trump-Pence regime. They've already said that. Antifa, it's not just Antifa. It's BLM, it's BAM, it's the New Black Panthers, it's the brown shirts, it's the brown berets, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's ISIS mixed in there somewhere. Would not surprise me one bit. But this is what we're headed. And I know I'm like screaming, I keep talking about it. I keep talking about it because this is what they're doing right here. Hello, what's your name? Where you're calling from?
Hey, Will, this is Brian Leon. I'm calling from Hesperia, California.
How you doing, sir?
Doing good. How are you doing?
All right. So what do you think about this November 4th? You think it's smoke and mirrors? I hope it's just smoke and mirrors, but sadly, there's going to be a lot of people still mobilizing because the word is out there.
Well, I think what it is this is all manufactured by groups that want to basically smear Trump and give the impression on the media that we are, as Americans, attacking each other, when really what's going on behind the scenes is we're uniting, and that's scaring them.
That is true. That is very true. I mean, more and more, I see it so much, but the media doesn't like it. They do not like it.
They don't.
They do not like it at all.
Yeah, I think they see, with social media and all these platforms allowing different groups to communicate, talk, we're basically bypassing their propaganda, and it's not working. I think that's how Trump won, is because everybody was able to see past all the fake rape allegations and all that, really compare Trump and Clinton, and everybody was able to make, the choice that, hey, Trump is better than Clinton. And a lot of people I know, I'm a progressive, I'm on the left, I voted for Trump.
Really? So when did you make that decision that you were going to vote for Trump? Because, I've had a lot of conversations with quite a few progressives, and progressives are pretty progressive. I mean, no pun intended.
Well, we are, but we don't typically tend to get into identity politics. We like to look at the issues. And when it came down to the issues of Trump versus Clinton, it was obvious to anybody who's in the working class that Trump was the better choice. And we saw how Clinton went way out of her way to cheat Bernie Sanders, who was my guy, so she could win.
You know what? A lot of people, when they did Bernie Sanders, I remember it was a Friday morning, and they were going to have the where you can go to the polls and vote for Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton. And when I woke up that morning, they had already called it for Hillary Clinton. And I'm like, how is that even possible? Yeah. The polls didn't even open yet.
So, you picked Trump for economic reasons. Is that basically what you're saying?
Yes.
Because Bernie and Trump couldn't be farther apart on economic idea. I mean, Trump is more capitalist and Bernie's more socialist. So that's interesting that you would pick Trump.
Well, Trump and Bernie had a lot in common. Bernie was against NAFTA. Trump's against NAFTA. Bernie was against the unfair trade with China. So was Trump. Bernie, on the social issues, he was, more left-leaning, obviously. But Trump is on record as saying that he does support single-payer health care. Obviously, that's not panning out in the legislation he's coming up with, but he is on record over many years saying he does support it.
Right. So basically, and because what they did to Bernie Sanders just really cleared it up for you on who to vote for. I mean, you know what? I still commend you. At least, and you know what? And it's good that you still voted. I mean, regardless on who you voted for, you still need to exercise your right to vote. I mean, I voted for Obama, and I think and now I look back at it, I made a mistake. I mean, because even today, I truly think that Obama is part of the reason, not the main reason, not the only reason. He doesn't have that much power, but he is one of the main reasons why America is in the condition that it's in now.
Oh, he's part of the resistance, no doubt.
I mean, Hillary. And he's part of this resistance. You know what? And it's really good. And you know what? Thank you for calling in. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Take care. So people like the gentleman that just called in. That is phenomenal. I mean, that just proves right there that people are seeing the reality of what's going on, and that is a real positive thing for the state of California. Because people don't want HIV to be pushed out here the way they're pushing it. I mean, seriously, if someone has HIV, you're literally gonna they can literally go have sex with as many people as they want. Don't tell them, and it's just considered a misdemeanor, a slap on the hand, a slap on the wrist. That's all it is. People don't want that. People are completely disgusted with the way these liberals that are running the state of California. All right, the phone line's back open if you want to call back in.
Yeah, and all you Californians, if you don't know, in less than a week, our gas tax is about to hit us all.
Yeah, and look at that. You see that? Y'all see that? That's what's coming. This garbage that they're putting out here is what's coming. It's completely garbage. When I first picked this flag up, people were asking me to burn it live. But you know what? This is when they get defeated, just like the Nazis were defeated, this is going to become memorabilia. If you're out in a rally somewhere and you're able to get one of these, you need to get it so you can show your kids what you were fighting against in your day and age, your grandkids, what you were fighting against in your day and age. All right, so like I said earlier, I'm going to take this phone call, and then after this phone call, I'm going to play the video again for you guys. Hello, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Will, it's Joy from Alabama.
How you doing, Joy?
I'm doing pretty good. It's getting late in my time anyway.
I bet it is.
I just called to let you know that I did something, it's been maybe a week or so ago. I called my congressman's office and let him know, and I kept telling the lady what was that was gonna start happening, and I explained some other stuff that had happened around, Charlottesville, that kind of stuff. And, of course, I had explained that before. And I said, look, she said, well, why don't you call the FBI if you think this is a threat? I said, look, you don't want me to call the FBI. I said, trust me, they will trust this information coming from your office more than they will a private citizen at this point.
True.
And so she said, she looked it up on the computer, and she said, oh, my. I said, yeah, you see what I'm talking about?
And you're talking about the November 4th, right?
Yes. I tried to tell her, I said, they're planning something. And I will tell you this, they're planning some mock EMT strikes that day.
EMP, yeah, the military.
Yeah. Which is really going to be weird because they say some of the power's going to go out in places. So it's going to, like, freak people out. Me being one of them. Because, I mean...
It is.
Well, I mean, it really is because, I pretty much stay at home all the time, and I've always got the TV on, and it's really going to be kind of freaky. Of course, I don't live in one of the areas
at least
that
you
they're
know what
planning
it
on
is,
rioting, but...
At least you know what it is. So imagine the people that aren't paying attention what they're going to think is going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean...
Because a lot of people are not even aware that they're going to be running that test.
Well, I mean, it's still, if they run it, they run it on TV, I mean, I have cable. It's not like local that I'm watching. I watch, news 24/7 pretty much all the time because you never know what's going to happen. But I'm handicapped, so I won't say handicapped, disabled to a degree, so I can't do a whole lot. I don't drive, I don't go out or anything, so I'm it's just here in front of me all the time. Everybody gets on to me, you ought to do something else, it's going to drive you crazy. I said, well, if I don't stay on top of it, none of y'all will.
Yeah, you know what, it's almost like a meteorite is getting ready to hit the earth, and no one wants to pay attention to it. We all kind of know it's there, and we know it's coming, but we just want to act like it's not.
You know what, though?
Well, see, I don't have a job or anything like that, so this is it, because I was bedridden for like more than 6 months, like 9 months, and so, I couldn't talk or walk or anything like that, but God spared my life and brought me back around, and now I have to live through this. There was a reason. Yeah. I'm not sure what. Maybe it was to alert everybody. I don't know. I mean, but I mean, I just try to let everybody know. My sister does live in one of the places that this is supposed to happen, so I've got to make sure she knows that don't go anywhere that day. Just don't go.
I know a lot of people are asking me, am I going to go out? And I be honest with you, I would like to go out and wear either my Vote Them Out shirt, or Vote Them Rhinos Out shirt, or even a Trump shirt, or even a Hillary for Prison shirt. I mean.
But you know what? The best thing really is just not to engage them. I mean,
yeah, but the best thing, the best thing would be not to engage. But see, sadly, if they actually do what they say they're going to do, because they said the first day they're going to have thousands of people go out, November 4th. And then they said on the second day, they anticipate hundreds of thousands. And then on the third day, which will be Monday and possibly going to Tuesday, they said it will have millions of people out. So what's going to happen, it's not even my opinion. This is what they've done in the past. For example, if you have 500 people or 1,000 people out there marching, all it takes is 50 people to start burning vehicles, throwing bricks through glasses, through windows, trying to hit people. And then if you got those 50 people doing it, guess what happens? You have 100 doing it. Then you have 200 doing it, because a lot of them are already angry, and they say, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna do this because there's too many of us. I'm not gonna get caught." That's what they're gonna be thinking, and then it becomes a growing thing, and it just spreads like a virus.
Yep, my sister lives over in one of the suburbs around Atlanta. She doesn't live in a bad area of Atlanta, but she does have to drive to get to work, and that place is crazy over there. So, I mean, it worries me. That's why I'm going to tell her, look, before you go home Friday,
Right.
You better stop and get all your shopping done because you ain't going out Saturday.
Yeah, it's
And-
it's almost like the storm is coming, so go buy your bread and milk. You ever see that?
Yeah.
You ever see that video with the guy getting in the car? I gotta get bread and milk. Gotta get the bread and milk. Gotta get the bread and milk.
Yes, she did that when I
I
heard
got to get the bread and milk.
Believe this. This is me. I prepare, like a week in advance. If we ever have bad weather or something, I'm telling my husband, get gas for the generator. Do this, do that.
Right.
Do. Okay, my sister, she's just like calm, cool, and easy. So when Irma was going to be going up through Georgia, affecting Georgia and Alabama.
Right.
She called me on her cell phone, which really scared me because she never uses her cell phone ever, never, ever, not unless she needs to use it.
Right.
And she called me on her cell phone, and I was like, freaked me out. And I said, hey. She said, hey, I just wanted to let you know that we're okay. And I went, okay, why are you calling me on your cell phone? Because I'm like, oh, God, where are you? And she said, we're at home, and we've got batteries for the flashlight, and we've got milk and peanut butter and jelly. And I'm like, and she said, and we've got some candles and stuff. She says, so if it gets bad over here, the power goes out, I just wanted to let you know I'm getting my cell phone charged up, so we'll be okay. I just calling to let you know. So now, when I call her to tell her this, trust me, she'll blow me off. Just like the very next 2 weekends after that, she drives all the way from Atlanta to Florida and didn't tell me until she got down there. She said, she called me on the cell phone. She said, I just wanted to let you know where we were. And I said, again? I mean, so soon.
Yep.
And she said, well, we're at the beach. I said, how'd you get to the beach? She said, we drove through that hurricane. It wasn't too bad, though. And I was like, are you crazy? I said, you better be glad I'm not your mother.
Yeah. Well, thank you for calling in, Joy.
Okay, you have a good night, Will.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Okay, like I said, we're going to play the video again. We played the video in the beginning. This is the video that my producer put together. And this is not to tell you that, everything's going to break loose. That's not to say that. This is just information that is just freely out there for everyone to go out there and see. And this is just the tip of the iceberg in this video that she produced. Just the tip of it. I mean, there's so much more out there. But, I could get so much out there and just play this video the entire time, and you guys would, I mean, seriously, it could be go on and on and on. But this video just gives you the gist of it. Here it is.
You think I want to get recognized by you and all these pigs? Take your mask off.
be casualties on both sides. There will be, because people have to die to make a change in this world.
To the world. So, you know, I'm now back to being an activist citizen and part of the resistance. The resistance. The resistance. The resistance.
All right.
You know, it's funny every time I see Hillary Clinton on that video.
What's that?
I think of when she asked Trump if he would accept the results of the election.
You know, I think about that too a lot. You know, and she kept confronting me, and you know what? He straight up said, "I don't know. We'll see." He was being honest. He said, "I don't know. We'll see." She said that she would accept it.
Yeah, and now she's part of the resistance.
And now she's part of the resistance. She's all upset. She's still butthurt about what happened that night. And you know what? November 8th, 2016, at 3 a.m. in the morning, for California, I was still up. So it was I guess it's a 6 a.m. on the East Coast. But 3 a.m., when they finally called it, man, I thought I was dreaming. Literally, because we know that they're so crooked. Hillary Clinton is so crooked. These liberals, the Democrats, they're so crooked. And I'm like, I literally pinched myself. I said, man, am I dreaming? Am I thinking I'm just laying here in the bed, just watching this? I'm like, oh my goodness.
You were wide awake and happy.
My eyes were like this. I was running around the room. Yes, 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 yes. You know, I went to the window. Yes! Dude, like a wild man. That was such a wonderful night. And you know what? November 4th is 4 days before November 8th. A solid year when he won. Not when he was sworn in, because that was January 20th. November 8th. It's 4 days. And I think they specifically picked November 4th because they think that they can march up until the November 8th and that he will step down, because they want to create chaos within those 4 days. Like I said a minute ago, first day, thousands of people. Second day, 100,000. The next day, millions. And then the fourth day, millions of people. November 8th. And I think they did that on purpose. The timing of it. Because they're still so angry that our president, Donald J. Trump, won. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, we do go to Facebook. You can watch us on Facebook, and most definitely you can watch us on our YouTube channel as well. I want to thank everybody for watching. God bless you. Good night. UnitedAmericanFirst.com.
We can't just do rallies. We have to fight back. There will be casualties on both sides. There will be, because people have to die to make a change in this world.
To the world. So, you know, I'm now back to being an activist citizen and part of the resistance. The resistance. The resistance. The resistance.
So that's the video. I hope you guys like it. Actually, at 7 o'clock, I guess about 15 minutes from now, 7:30, that video will be posted to the YouTube channel if you want to go back and just watch that video by itself, or even share just the video. if you saw in that video, there's all the different places, the different locations that they're mobilizing for this November 4th event. Someone sent me a picture where they have small businesses where they're handing out these flyers telling everybody to gather. And the way they're promoting this as if they're going out to be peaceful. They're promoting it as if they're going out to be peaceful, to have a peaceful march against this. That's what they're saying they're marching against. And you want to go to the YouTube channel, you can go there. So I want to thank everybody for watching, for tuning in. Last night, I was showing everybody this. Last night, showing this is what's coming. This is what we're all headed for. This is what America has to look forward to. Okay. So right now, let me go ahead and put up the phone line so you guys can call in. Okay. All right, give me a minute, and I'm not gonna show. I'm gonna show the video. I'm gonna show the video in just a minute here, but let me go ahead and see if I can share it again, because Facebook is still jacking with my account. I'm not saying this is a Facebook policy. I truly believe that there might be individuals at Facebook that has access to our accounts and they're jacking with them, and I believe they feel that them preventing us from getting more people to our pages is the right thing to do. And I think they're like thinking that they're fighting us. So for example, BAM, they believe in beating up fascists, and if they go to jail, they shouldn't go to jail for beating up fascists, people that they deem fascists. Okay, and of course, if I do on my mobile device here, I am unable to share this link. And I have to copy the link, which is kind of annoying, to be honest with you. I have to copy the link or either make it like I'm trying to write a comment about something. Okay, so I'm sharing it that way. Before I used to just be able to say share, and then I can just select the different groups that I'm a part of. But they have since removed that option from me, so I can't. So, I mean, I truly believe they're like really jacking with our accounts. I mean, look how they did Outlaw Morgan. And, but Outlaw Morgan, that was a true hack. I don't think it was these vicious people at Facebook. This is the vicious hackers that actually did this to Outlaw Morgan, what they did to him. So, okay, hold on. All right, let me open up the phone line here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay. And like I said last night, I promised I'll show you guys this video. And you know what? I'll go ahead. I'll show the video twice. I'm gonna show the video now in just a second, but then later on, I'll do it again, because for people that don't watch it from here in the beginning, because a lot of people will drop off, and that's fine. I understand they want to go watch something else, but I will show the video twice. If you only came to watch the video, you can watch that video now. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching. My name is Will Johnson, Unite America First. And like I said last night, I have a video that I want to show you guys that my producer put together. But before that, I want to make sure you guys, I want to tell everyone I'm streaming live on Facebook, of course. And we're going to YouTube at the same time. So I'll put on Facebook, you can see if you're on YouTube and you want to look at the Facebook channel, you can go there. And if you're on Facebook,
You think I want to get recognized like you and all these pigs? Take your mask off.